people of the world. So today I have a different backdrop if you haven't noticed. Okay, so that just means it means that I was home alone and I decided to do something different, you know. But then my mom showed up and now she's making noise, and I told her to go over there where I can't see or hear her, but she just decided that she wanted to cook now, and now she's making all kinds of noise. So I am sorry about that, okay? But I don't live in an apartment by myself. I live with my parents, so I have to deal with the noise. So anyways, this video is going to be about a beginner's makeup bag. By the title, if you haven't noticed, that's probably what I'm gonna name it. So if you are starting makeup and you really don't know what you should have in your bag, because that's where you're gonna keep it most of the times, then just keep watching because I'm gonna tell you. Bam! First, I'm going to start off with the brushes just because it'll make it a whole much easier for you guys to kind of understand how things work. So here I have a stippling brush, and this is just what you're going to use to apply your foundation on. You do not need a stippling brush. You can use any kind of other brush that is made for foundation use. This is the Real Technique stippling brush, and it just looks like this. I like this one because it's small and it's very easy to use. And then this is just my alternative for the Sigma F80 brush, and it's a flat kabuki. This is what I use most of the times, but other times I do use the Real Technique one. And I would recommend a brush for foundation rather than a sponge, because, you know, like a beauty blender or whatever, because a sponge you have to wet, you have to dry, it's just a hassle, and as a beginner you do not want to go through the struggle. You want to make it easy for yourself. So I say go with a brush. A blush brush or something like that. And I do have the Sigma F10, and that's what it looks like. There are, like I'm gonna say for all these brushes that I'm going to mention, a lot of alternatives. There are a lot of drugstore brushes that are pretty amazing. I'm just gonna start off by saying that all the brushes that I show are from Sigma, and that is just because I received the Essentials kit, I believe that's what it's called, for my birthday last year. So it was a gift, but you can find similar brushes in a whole bunch of different brands. It's just whatever you guys like. So back to the point. I'm using the Sigma F10 brush, like I was saying, for blush. And this is like the perfect size because it fits just right here. Any blush brush will do, but this is the one that I have. Then you're going to want eye brushes. I'm not going to mention any powder brushes or anything like that because you don't really need a powder. And if you do need a powder, which I'm going to show you later on, I'll show you what you can use instead of a brush. Moving on to eye brushes, I narrowed it down to these three right here, and they are Sigma, like I said before, so sorry, but that's what I'm using. So the first one that you're going to need is just a shader brush, and this is the E55 from Sigma. Let me see, it looks like this, a little tiny shader brush. And this is just what you're going to use to pack color onto your lids. So you just need a shader brush. It doesn't really matter where it's from, what it looks like. I'm not a professional or anything, but I kind of know what works for me. But if you're just starting out, whatever makes it easy for you will be the best thing to use. So the next brush that you're going to be needing is a crease brush. And basically this is just going to help you apply the product directly into your crease, and it'll make it a lot easier for you. Like I said, if you're a beginner, you're going to want things easy. Even if you're not, like, who wants to struggle putting on makeup? Like, no. It should be fun. It should be easy. So you're going to want a crease brush. And then the most important one is the blending brush. You guys have probably heard this everywhere. You are going to need this baby. This is going to make it so that you don't have any harsh lines. This is going to blend out your product. This is going to make it flawless. It looks like that. And it's just a big fluffy blending brush. And I am sorry if all these brushes are dirty, but I did my makeup, so they're dirty. Later on, if you want to add to your makeup collection or your brush collection, then you can have as many brushes as you want. You're fine with those three, but you're going to become obsessed. I'm warning you, you're going to become obsessed. And you're going to buy 1,000 brushes and you're not going to need them all. So beware, I warned you. First, I would recommend getting a primer. And this is just the Maybelline Baby Skins one. You don't need this one specifically, but this is the one that I have and this is the one that I use. And this is just going to smooth out your pores, make it so that your foundation does last longer. And that's going to work for your skin type, so read the label. And then you're going to need a foundation. This is the Maybelline Fit Me foundation, and it is way too dark for my skin color, but I mix it with something else to make it right for me. And this is the Dewy and Smooth one. I do have oily skin, so I made a mistake in picking this one up. So if you are oily, try to get like a matte foundation. Don't get a dewy one like I did, because it'll just make you a whole lot more oily and you don't want that. Just swatch it on your neck, and if it blends it, not your face, because your face isn't really your true skin tone color, if you guys know what I mean. So you can match it on your neck, and if it looks right, if it blends in, then that's your color. Then I would suggest, if you are oily like I am, having a powder, but you don't really need a powder. You can skip this because not everybody needs a powder. But I just have this one from BhCosmetics in the color 240, and it is their Studio Pro Matte Powder, and it just comes in a little thing like this. And then for a powder, you don't really need a brush, because some of them already come with a little sponge underneath, and this is what it looks like. And mine's dirty because I used it, of course. It just comes with a little sponge, and you can always use this to apply your powder. You don't need a brush. And like I was saying, you don't really need a powder, because powders aren't really necessary to life if you're just starting out. If you want to get one, go ahead, but you don't really need this. But I'm oily, so I grabbed this. So I do this right after I use my dewy foundation, because I didn't read the label. Read the labels, guys. Make sure that you're not going to have an allergic reaction to things, and that they're going to be right for your skin tone. You can also do a concealer. This one is from NARS. This is the only one that I have right now, because this is just what I got. It was also a gift. Trust me, I would not pay this much money for a concealer, because I know that there are a lot of alternatives out there. But this was a gift, and I do like it, so maybe I would repurchase this. But a concealer is basically just going to help you cover up any blemishes, or it can also serve as your foundation, where I had acne scars or blemishes, and then also where I had my under eye circles. I only applied that there and little dots around my face, and boom, look at my face. You would have thought I had a whole face of makeup on, but I don't. So if you want to do that sometimes, you can get a concealer. A concealer can also help with under eye circles, so I would suggest having a concealer. Drugstores have a lot of nice ones. You do not have to get an expensive one like NARS or anything else out there. So eyeshadow, drugstore sells a lot of little eyeshadow quads. It's whatever you're going to wear. It's basically up to you. Eyeshadow doesn't really matter what it is, what kind it is, what it looks like, as long as you like the colors and you feel that it's something that you would wear. So I'm just going to be showing the BH, what is this? I don't know, it's called BH San Francisco. It looks like this. You open it up, it has different eyeshadow colors. It has some nice ones over here, and then it has neutrals and shimmery ones on this side. And then when you open up the middle, it does have a mirror and blushes. I suggest getting something like this, just because you have your eyeshadows and you have your blushes and you're done. You don't need anything else because you have this. But if you can't get your hands on something like this, and you're only gonna purchase eyeshadows, then like I was saying before, purchase whatever you want, purchase them from wherever you want. Eyeshadows, it's an option. And then for blush, if you did get your hands on something like this, you don't really need to get any blushes, because you already have all the blushes you'll need in this little thing right here. I'm going to see if they do have this online still. I will try to link it down below. If not, I will find something similar for you guys to use. If you do want to buy something separate, I would recommend dual ones like this one, where it brings two different things. Like here, this is the blush, and then this is the bronzer on the side. And you can find this anywhere, but I am showing you guys the BhCosmetics blush duo. And this one's in Tulip. I believe they still have this on their website, so I will link it down below. You got 2-in-1, you got your blush, you got your bronzer, don't need to buy anything else. It's small, it's compact, it comes with a little mirror, so throw it in your makeup bag, you're ready to go. An eyelash curler. This one's from Tarte. Probably seen it in my videos, because this is the only one that I have. And They sell these anywhere, guys. They even have them in Forever 21. So get your hands on one of these. It doesn't matter what it is. As long as it curls your lashes, you're good. Mascara. This is the Mega Protein one. I swear, you guys, I have other mascaras, but this is just my favorite one right now. I don't know why, but it's been good to me. And then the very, very, very last thing that you guys will be needing is obviously something to put on your lips. So I would recommend getting a lipstick and a gloss. This is one from Ulta. It's $2.26. And I would recommend also starting off with like a nude shade. Unless you like bright colors, then you can do a bright one, but that's up to you. This is like very nude. Oh my god, I got it on my hands. Okay, I'll just watch it right there, I guess. So this is a very nudie pinkish shade. I would also recommend a gloss just in case you want to like gloss things up and make it more fabulous. Then I would recommend a lip gloss. This is the one that I have on right now. It's from Smashbox. It is the color Coral. I do know that they sell this full size, but it's like, I don't know how much. I think it's like 18 bucks. And obviously you're gonna need a bag. Ooh. And that's it. That's all you need in your beginner's makeup bag. I really need to stop looking at the viewfinder. Like, you guys are over here. Okay. It's very hard. If you guys make videos, you would know it's very hard to not look over there. That's basically all you guys need in your beginner's makeup bag. I'm sorry if this video is a little long. It's running at about 18 minutes right now. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully it helped you a lot. If you have any more questions about foundation or brushes or anything like that, just comment down below any questions that you guys have. I will be happy to answer them. Subscribe if you like my channel. Like this video, give it a thumbs up if you did like it. That's pretty much it. If you guys have any questions, like I said, just leave it in the comments down below. And don't forget to have a nice day. Okay, I'm going to stop talking now. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. Good, I'm going to say this again. So next thing you're going to need is a crease brush, and that's just add some definition. What can't I talk? Blah, blah, blah. Told her to be quiet. I told her not to make noise. What does she do? She turns the faucet up.